Told you that was foreshadowing. So we are shooting a new pistol today, and it is the Glock 43X. I'll get into it inside the video, but really quick with the first shoots, first 100, I always do housekeeping. I always go over the basics of who I am, what I do, and slowly getting into the swing of things in terms of my delivery. So I appreciate all of you sticking with me and bearing with me for the type of content that I create. It's going to be this long form stuff, and it's just because that's what I would want to see. That's what I like, and I may be a glutton for pain, but maybe some of you out there are as well, in terms of how long these shoots go and watching someone shoot 100 rounds per episode. So in any case, that's the deal with all these first 100s, and yeah, let's get into the Glock. First impressions, and then we'll see you in the outro. Okay, enjoy.
This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All firearm handling shown is performed by trained individuals in a controlled environment. Always follow the 4 rules of gun safety. Number 1, treat your firearm as if it's loaded. Number 2, never point a firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Number 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Number 4, be sure of your target and where it's beyond it. Comply with all local, state, and federal laws regarding firearms. Do not attempt to replicate any action seen in this video without proper training and safety measures. The creators assume no liability for misuse or unsafe practices.
Hello, welcome back to the 1,000 round review series. I'm shooting a new gun today. We're shooting the Glock 43X. This is not a single stack, although it isn't. It probably is a single stack. 9mm concealed carry. Glock, and a lot of people swear by this. They carry it. It only holds 10 rounds, and it's a Glock, so you know what you're going to get, and it's going to shoot really well, and that's what I anticipate. I'm excited to shoot it and possibly carry it, although 10 rounds, yeah, it's I mean, right, everyone's going to say, if you can't do the job in 10 rounds, then you don't need to be carrying. I know there's going to be people like that, but personal preference, right? It doesn't matter. We're to each their own, and I would rather have something that I could carry more rounds, not negating the fact that this would be a good pistol to carry. We'll see. Maybe it'll be in rotation. Ammo, oh, right. This is the review series where I stand and shoot static. It's going to be understanding the characteristics, eccentricities, nuances of the firearm with the recoil, grip, slide, sight picture, trigger pull, reset. I'm not going to be doing any sort of movement or shooting. I'm just going to do the 1,000 rounds of a break-in for each of these firearms. Shooting through all different types of ammo, 115 grain, 124 grain, 147, and EDC pistols. We'll be shooting hollow point, and at different varying distances. Right now it's going to be at 35 yards, so I'll show you. I'm going to be shooting today, and it's not going to stay there. I'm going to switch it up, but for right now it's going to be 35. Yeah, you can see it right there. I'm going to change settings pretty soon, and then we'll have a bit more abilities to do. I'm loosening it, jeez. I'll have more abilities to do other distances. I'm waiting for some parts for my targets because I keep blowing out the 2x4 posts that I had. Now I've got some AR-500 steel that is going to chew up anything that comes at it. So, all right, I think that's all the talking points I have in the beginning when I'm starting. Oh, and the holster that I'm using is going to be this one that I picked up from Sportsman's Warehouse. It's a G code. It's for medium to large pistols, but I use it for these EDC because they fit just well. I haven't even tried this one. Oh, perfect. Yeah, like it's got a snap to it to come in, so it wears on it too. The plastic comes off, but that's okay. Just little blemishes aren't going to be a problem. All right. Enough of that. I can go on all day with the things that I need to talk about, but you can watch my other videos and I might mention it there, and I could have a video that specifically states what it is that I do. I'm not going to do that here. We got to get to the shooting. Also, this ammunition that I'm shooting is loaded from HSL ammunition out of Utah. So shout out to that company, what they do out there. Thank you guys for taking my money. You buy this ammunition. I am not sponsored. I don't have anybody giving me anything to review or shoot any of the gear. Nothing. It's all my hard-earned money going towards these things so I can give a holistic approach. And I don't think I would take anything unless I can give an unbiased review. I will be shooting some hollow point through this, as I mentioned before, but right now we're just trying to get our bearings. This is 115 grain full metal jacket from HSL. I like Glocks, but I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a fanboy of anything. I just shoot what's good and give a holistic and fair, balanced. You know, you hear that all the time, fair and balanced. Let's just say I give what my take is, and I keep it open for interpretation to so many different people, because everybody looks through life in their own way with their own lens. So, all right, 35 yards, 107 feet. Let's try it out. Oh, unintentional. Not bad. It's got a little bit of a kick. You can definitely feel it. Not bad though. You just got to get a good grip on it. Left. Barely nicked that one. Just looking at the ejection pattern, seeing what I'm going to be dealing with when I do my pickup. I see it now. Unintentional. Not bad. Snappy for what it is. Everybody talks about the trigger. It's got some mush to it. I don't know, I like it. Coming from the factory. Recycling these holders from Federal. I'll also be using their boxes when I throw this ammunition in there, because this ammunition comes in huge boxes. And they're not set up like this, like factory loads. So it's easy for me to keep track of 100 rounds, because then I can put them in these holders and do it that way. All right, let's keep it going. When I was aiming at the right shoulder, I was hitting it pretty consistently. I like the feel. I like the texture here at the trigger guard, and the undercut is nice. The grip texture it's fine. You're not gonna lose it, but then you're also, you could also slip on it. But and also it's smooth here. It doesn't have any of the gas pedals or texture for your fingers or your thumb, which I would like. Come on, baby. Go. Hey. All of a sudden you get some coverage. My hands are starting to turn dark and tan from all the sun exposure I'm getting. Just low. Damn. Darn. Unintentional. Come on, baby. Shit, right there. Hello. All right. Damn. Yeah, that ejection pattern is at least 10 feet away. Super, yeah, initial impressions is not bad. It's a Glock, come on. Tried and true, so it's nice. It's nice. Just need to get the flow going with it, and once you do, then drawing and fire is just gonna be a little bit more difficult, so it's something I want to practice, because getting the sight picture is 50-50 with it right now. Haven't gone through the first 100 rounds, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and Glock will always be good, because you know what you're going to expect after 40 years, 50 years, long time, since the 80s, right? So yeah, I'll be shooting a lot of different Glocks, and just because. And I think that it's just a testament to their company. I don't get into the politics of their corporation or any of that stuff, or fanboys or whatever. It is what it is. Shoot's great. I'm not going to be a naysayer just to stir up the pot. If it's good, it's good. To me, for me, for what I'm doing, especially right now. Reliability. It's very simple. These guns are very simple. They're if you're reliable, they shoot everything, and they're comfortable. They don't shoot back at you, then it's good to go, right? Okay. Personal preference. Thank you so much. See you at 200 and the outro. All right. That is all for the first 100. Yay! Did something different today, doing 35, 36 yards, give or take. And with an EDC like this is not normal. I just decided to do, a little bit different format, and I was impressed. I was impressed with the distance. I would say I was 50%, right? 50% on, and it was cool. It was nice. So, yeah, the Glock did pretty well, and that 115 grain HSL ammunition was good. Platform is nice. I'll go on to, you'll see in the other videos where the shortcomings are, what I think, and as it grows or doesn't grow on me, we'll go over that. So let me know if you have your Glock and if you do carry it, and if you like it, and what your initial thoughts, impressions were, if you have shot it. If you haven't, then get out there and shoot it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll come back for 600. Come back for 200, and we'll talk some more about it. Ejection patterns all over the place. Like, that's just not that you're in a situation you care, but for all intents and purposes of me collecting the brass and throwing it out on BLM land, man, it was a pain in the butt. So, in any case, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, and recommend, not in that particular order, if you please. We'll see you 200. 照顾好自己，注意安全。